Have you ever felt like you're neglecting a part of yourself by being ashamed of doing the things that you really, really want? This has been me for a very long time. I've always been someone that enjoys creating, and it doesn't really have to be clay. Anything creative, from cardboard DIYs to clay to taking scraps of any form and just finding something to create. But I think I've also struggled a lot with ideas and having a clear idea of what I want to do. My indecisiveness has actually presented itself in different ways in my life, from not being able to choose from a menu when I'm trying to order food online, to not being sure about my career choices. I don't regret the choices that I have made per se. I think that they laid a safe ground for me financially, also enabling me to take part in the things that I enjoy. As an African girl, it's not easy to tell your parents that I want to do art, because art has just always been deemed as this career that will land you in the streets. Hi, I'm Bungi. Welcome to my channel. I'm a software engineer turned artist. I guess we can call me a late bloomer, because it has taken me this long to actually be brave enough to take that step into learning. This is my first sculpture that I have ever made, and I don't even know what I want to make. At first I thought, let me make mushrooms because they're so simple to make, and I was just processing the clay, and this is Dala air drying clay, and I went with it because it is a cheap alternative compared to polymer clay, of which I do in the future want to start venturing with polymer clay. And I know I should be using the pasta machine with polymer clay, but I just was impatient. It looked so cool when other people used it, and I decided that I was going to use it. And at this point, the machine was just not working as well as I thought it would. It kept on getting stuck, and I had to actually put oil in it to get it to actually rotate smoothly. But after putting the oil, it actually was much smoother. I wanted to make mushrooms, but I started contemplating, because now I was like, maybe I can do like a cup for stationery, because that seemed much easier. I was very indecisive throughout this entire process, and I just realized that I should have drawn what I wanted to do. That way I would have had a plan at least. But again, I'm still taking my time with processing that clay and making sure that it is in good condition. I still don't know how do I know if the clay is in good condition or not, but I was just going with whatever that inner voice was telling me.
Just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. Just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love.
guess the mushroom idea won because I ended up creating a mushroom, and I had the two parts separated, the stem and the mushroom part, the top part of the mushroom. I don't know what it's called. And basically I was creating slip, and slip is when you make your clay runny so that it can form a glue to attach two parts or more if you have more than two parts. And I was attempting this for the first time because I didn't even know or be sure how it was going to work. So you basically just keep adding water to get a thick consistency of clay. In order for the two parts to actually stay together, you have to scar the parts, both sides of the attachment part of the mushroom. So here I was trying to like basically scar, create, yeah, I forgot the terminology. And then I'll try to do the same thing for the mushroom, and just create a resistance between the two pieces, and then you just add the slip, then both sides of the pieces, and then voila, it's done. And because the clay is still wet, there is no need for me to add coil on the sides where it has been attached.
I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah.
For my second piece, I was trying to create a cup piece where you can store your pens and pencils, but I was unsure of how exactly I wanted it to look. And this is not the right way of adding water. It's definitely a no, but I was getting a bit frustrated because I left the clay on the side and it was starting to get a little hard. But the thing is, with the water added like that, it's very difficult to keep track of the consistency because you obviously don't want your clay to be too wet. But again, this is not the right way of doing things. I was just breaking rules for absolutely no reason. was creating the base for the cup, and I did realize that the clay was too wet and it kept on sticking onto the tray. But also, I'm not sure if is it because I'm using a plastic tray that it sticks so easily, but I can always get it out with like a thread, or as you saw, a knife. And here I am trying to draw the circle base for the cup because I wanted to take a simple route into this without complicating my life, because I don't have a wheel to do, the fancy stuff. But things were starting to make sense. Things were starting to come together, because look at it. Look at me smoothing it. It looks promising for sure. When they said use every tool that you've got, I think I took that a little too hard. But basically, I was trying to create the sides of the cup, but it just wasn't working out. The clay was too weird. It kept on sticking on to my old perfume because it was the only rolling thing that I could use in the form of a rolling pin, because I realized that working with the pasta roller was a bit difficult. The clay was sticking to it as well. So I was like, you know what, let's just improvise, and we're gonna use our hands as well in this one, because what else can we do? It is such a mess, but I definitely was having fun here, using everything that I had at my disposal. So all of this was just for the side so that it can actually look like a cup. And as you can see, it is way too sticky because I literally have to slice it from the surface. That's how sticky it is. And maybe I was using a bit too much force to flatten it. I don't know. At this point, I went back to try on the roller again, and with stuff luck, it was actually able to go through, and I had a much smoother surface. But as you can tell, I'm having a bit of difficulty, but I think over time I'll get used to it.
那背靠在墙壁，散发着迷人的美丽。她缓缓脱掉了上衣，表演着最新的创意。
Finally, we finally have a flat surface that looks good. I think the pasta roller did a better job than my perfume cylinder. So now I decided that I don't want this cup to be long because the walls are very thin and I was afraid that it was going to collapse at some point. So I decided that it was going to be very short and I was going to use this long flat piece to go around the circular structure, in that way forming what could be a cup. Obviously not for drinking or anything, but it should be enough for stationery, things like your sharpeners, erasers and stuff.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love.
This journey for me is a true definition of dreams delayed are not dreams denied. I mean, who would have thought that I would be doing this? Not me. But I guess I had to take that different turn in my life in order to freely be able to create pieces like this. I mean, I hope to improve and get better every time, but this is just the one thing that I want to be able to give myself. And it's not profitable in any way, but I enjoy every second of it and I really appreciate that. At this point, my cup is starting to look like an actual cup. What I'm putting on the inside, it's called coils, and basically it's supposed to strengthen the bonds between two different pieces. And the wall part of the cup and the base, you want them to stay together, and so you basically try and push the coil into the edges of the base and where everything joins, and it was coming together. This is where I was like, okay, it's promising. It's definitely promising. But I still wasn't sure if I wanted to keep it that straight because it just seemed so clean. So I was like, let me bend it a little bit, and I tried different shapes, but eventually I did settle with one that I was like, okay, this is pretty. my pen holder is finally done. I was not sure what to do with the mushrooms, so I was like, you know what, let me make a deco piece for my desk. Basically we're gonna do a bear pond. Basically it's gonna be a pond, a bear in a pond. I almost said a pond in a bear. It's going to be a bear in a pond, and I'm attempting this. I've seen this done before with frogs, so I thought with these pieces I can try and create that, but instead with a bear. And I wasn't comfortable with putting that clay back onto the package because I didn't know if the effect that it was going to have to the untouched clay. So this is me just putting what's supposed to be rocks, and when all of this is painted, I promise you it's going to look so much better. But I'm using the slip again, and I'm running out. I'm using the slip as the glue to stick the stones around the pond to make it look cute and somewhat realistic.
just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun.